I don't know. I can hear you.
Ah, stupid thing. I'll fix this real quick.
And to think, we were
How
sitting
about
here
now? There we
20
go.
minutes and you didn't
I don't know
realize
why my mic decided, oh, let me change to something else. So if I echo, sorry, this room is not huge, but it works. Oh my gosh.
out of here, buddy.
We thanks Dolores. We have huffed and puffed and wore ourselves out. I don't even know. I think we've got everything moved now except a few boxes, a portable AC unit, and a small fridge. That's it. Everything else has
All
been
the
moved.
crap in the attic. All the pictures.
Oh
off the
yeah,
wall.
the stuff in the attic, and there's a few pictures we need to bring over, but that's it. We moved a lot of stuff. I'm so tired, man. It's like my hands don't want to move because they're just so tight. But
No, Dolores, we should be able to get it all in the car. My mom's gonna meet us at the house tomorrow.
thanks, RS. Yeah, it is very nice to be in our own place now. I mean, y'all can see I tried to set the other half of my desk up a little bit. It's in pieces right now, so behind me is part of the other half of my desk. The top's missing, the cabinet doors are missing,
Curse that desk.
the wall
Curse it.
part's missing. We are mostly moved, Deweese.
That thing is so freaking heavy. It's not.
It is really heavy. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how heavy that is behind me.
Yes and no, Cloud Chucker. The old house was 1,700 square feet, but that included the garage, right? This one, just the house, was it 1,070?
1,071, and then
But the basement is the exact same square footage as the house.
so yeah. So we're like 2,000 square feet, maybe, if you count the basement.
There's really nothing in it right now except for his desk. So once he
It's a little ringy. Yeah, it's pretty empty in here right now. And I have the door closed, so it's going to echo a little more. We got everything moved in here and then decided that the couch and the recliner smelled. So we just basically threw it away and we went and bought a brand new couch and recliner today.
Yeeted it into the background.
We yeeted this.
No, more stuff. Getting rid of stuff.
So Munchkin's sitting on the new couch that has a cover over it because we have cats and a dog.
No, he just
scratching up the why am my account thing popping up over and over again?
I don't know, you froze for me.
I froze? Okay, hopefully I'm back. I don't know what happened.
Smokey, do you mind?
I have the famous fan. I have one of them. The other fan is right next to me, actually. It's here, I can show you. One of the coins fell off, so there's the other fan. But it's right here beside me. Getting choppy. Yeah, for some reason, my internet decides it wants to cut out and back on, but actually the internet's even faster here than at the other house. You know, we got gig down and a gig up, and I'm actually getting that speed here, but it's kind of I'm running through a Mocha adapter so I don't have straight Ethernet cord hooked to my computer. But honestly, I still get a gig down and a gig up off the Mocha adapter, so I'm happy with that. I know I need to rebuild not only my mod but Munchkin's too, because they're both very burnt tasting right now.
Yes, they're nasty.
First time what looks like a normal room. I know, right? It's just a normal room. It's just a normal everyday room. You can see behind Munchkin to her right ear is the Bartesian and the Nugget ice machine. Yes, so that's our bar.
Right there.
Yeah, there's like that whole wall right there is alcohol. I mean, I know Will don't drink.
Walk in the front
Sorry,
door.
Will. It's been really nice outside as far as temperatures go. Yeah, the slot machine is currently in the back of my truck. I need to bring it. Hey, Trackman Joe, I need to bring it in. But until I get this desk, I mean, the desk is literally missing the bottom side sections. It's literally teetering right now. It's very shoestring together right now. I mean, that's the best way.
Dolores, the Chase lounges that we brought in that I was going to
CDC
in there are too damaged. They smell like mold and mildew. So those, along with the couch and the recliner, will be going to the curb Monday.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for a check to arrive. Once that gets here, I want to make sure that my mom gets her money back, and then I will be purchasing a new desk because I couldn't get mine out of the bedroom door at the old house. I don't recall taking it apart to get it in there, but it certainly was not coming out of that. Wasn't coming out.
Yeah.
At all.
So we end up just destroying that desk. This one would have been hard to destroy even if we wanted to.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen, though. They have another version of the desk that I'm going to order that he would like that has LEDs and would basically go the whole.
How many trips back and forth? DeMillan, we've made at least 10 trips so far. Two of those trips were the U-Haul, the 26-foot U-Haul. The rest of the times that we've went have been in our personal vehicles, because all we wanted to do with the U-Haul was get the big stuff. So we got the big stuff with the U-Haul and saved the smaller stuff to bring. You know, that was the only time we could get help was with the big stuff. So Smokey's like, I want some of that.
She was smelling my lips and was like, "What's that? That smells good." I don't think you would like it.
Two of the cats have really adapted really well to the new house. The third cat, which is Bandit. Oh my God!
Other than yet, CDC.
For those of y'all that don't know,
he abducted a cat yesterday.
Bandit is like a black and gray striped cat.
He's not black and gray. He's a tabby.
He's gray. Okay, he's a tabby.
Big ass tabby cat.
He's gray with black stripes. Anyways, so we came home yesterday, and we looked out in the backyard, and there's a cat that looked identical to Bandit. So she was like, "Is that Bandit out there?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm gonna go out." So I went outside, and I said, "Bandit," and the cat came to me, and I picked it up and brought it in the house. And then Munchkin was like, "That's not our cat." I'm like, but he came to me and he was friendly, and then I had to take the cat back outside. The cat was cool with it. He was like, "All right, I guess we're going in the house."
He wasn't trying to get down. He's just like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I like your house."
I totally adopted somebody's cat.
He was a nice kitty, though. He was a good boy.
I'm glad the other cats are nowhere around, or it would have been stealing cats already, right, Eric?
All I can think of is okay. So Bandit has.
Hey, Richard.
He's got white on his face, and one of his white patches goes up across his nose, so it's almost like a scar across his nose of white fur. If that cat had something similar, right? I wouldn't have thrown him back outside because what if it was Bandit? And then all
There
of a
goes the
sudden
neighborhood.
we've got an extra cat in the house. We're like, yeah.
Well,
Bandit looks a little different. He's
cat napper. I know, right? I felt bad. I was like, man, I didn't mean to pick this cat up. And I really want to get out there and kite my wing because I need to. I mean, it's been so long since I've got a chance to go out and kite. I mean, it's been since like last September. No, not. I went out and kited again since then. I'd say since November, December, I haven't even touched my wing or my paramotor, and I feel bad for it. And it's like now the weather has warmed up here, and I'm sure even Will knows the wind has been ridiculous, and it's supposed to get even stronger tomorrow. But our temperatures are getting up in the 80s. It's like it's really nice to go outside, but it's too windy. If I was to try and go out and kite my
not
wing
really
now,
nice when we're trying to move stuff because I don't do well with heat and exercise, and heat and
I
exercise together are going to kill me.
that doesn't.
Look, y'all. I am like I don't. You can't really. There's a bruise there. Um, there's bruises all over my arms. We were carrying the recliner up the steps, which was a 126-pound big ass square box. I thought I was at the top of the steps.
Ooh,
I
I'm
was
sorry,
not.
Dolores.
So obviously I tripped and went down on. Thankfully, it was my right knee this time instead of my poor left knee. But I scraped my shin and hit that soft spot. You know the soft spot on your knee where you hit it on the corner of your desk and it like makes your whole leg hurt, takes your breath away. Yeah, right on the edge of the step and left a big giant dent in my leg. And on top of that, the box landed on my hand. So yeah, I was not. That hurt.
Yeah,
And that was the light
155.
one.
Yeah, it's weird, Frankenmeiser. Just north of us, all that cold air blows up through that way. They get all the snow and stuff. In Virginia, if you have ever watched any of the forecasts, you can watch the radar. It usually passes right over Virginia and skips us. We don't get any of that weather. But the wind we still get. So
Wouldn't say it skips us. We're so close to the water. The water heats it up. So
yeah.
everything melts.
And we're even closer to the water now. We're like what, 15 minutes from Virginia Beach now? So it's
I
pretty
mean,
close.
you get to the Chesapeake Bay or Buckrow Beach in like less than 10 minutes. But yeah.
That's going to be cool. I mean, I know there's supposedly a guy that flies at Buckrow Beach, but I have not been there yet to see how is it getting to work. It's actually Munchkin hasn't complained about going to work. It's not that much farther.
Will you let me answer questions directed to me?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's about a half an hour. The only thing that I don't like is I forgot that people in the morning drive like complete jackasses on the interstate. Like this lady was behind me. I was in the left lane. Obviously, that's the fast lane, right? Well, my exit is also a left exit. I was going 75 and a 65 behind another vehicle. This bitch is on my ass, flashing her lights at me, acting a fool, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? Run the guy off the road in front of me? I literally can't go any faster. I don't. So then she drives by me, and I'm like, fuck off, stupid. I don't miss that at all. But other than that, it only takes like a half an hour instead of 22 minutes. Who escaped the other day from the cops? Idiots.
Yeah, they got busted at IHOP.
So they weren't even technically in prison. They were in jail. That's a minimum security jail. And they tunneled out and went to IHOP. I mean, they got priorities, not taste, because I would have went to Waffletown or Denny's personally if you're going to drive to Hampton. But, yeah, IHOP. And they got busted. I wonder if they got to eat first before they got sent back.
I don't know.
That would suck to get in there and order and then like have the cops come in before your food shows up. At least let me eat my pancakes and bacon before you take me back
right. Before you take me back to jail.
Dumbasses.
You know. I mean, how long did they? if they tunneled out of the jail, how long could have they had to have been in there for quite a while to be able to dig?
Yeah, it's minimum security, so it's not like they had. Yeah, they should have called ahead. I mean, they really should have called ahead and picked it up.
Right?
You would
Yeah.
think if they have the foresight to just dig their way out of jail that they would have thought about that first, but you know.
I think you know what? If I go to the build cam, I bet you we lose audio again.
Probably because you
So,
don't have.
well, I got to go fix them each individually. So let's go to the build cam now, and I'm going to fix the audio. It's probably going to go muted, so I'm just letting y'all know.
You didn't switch to the build cam for me, but yeah, they showed pictures of it on the local news here.
Okay, now my audio should be back. I got to rebuild Munchkin's mod and my own. This is my stubby. I have not got the 21700 version of the stubby yet, which I do plan on getting, but
hold on, CDC.
They're sold out of it right now.
They photoshopped some stairs in there for you, babe.
It feels like something is missing. Some stairs. What?
Because you were under stairs. Those are much nicer stairs than we had in the old house.
Let me see what we got. Oh, that's awesome.
So
awesome.
What is going on with the old place? We still have some stuff over there we need to get. Like upstairs is the air conditioner. There's a Hope chest that we got to grab. Some random boxes that'll all fit in my car. There's the refrigerator, portable air conditioner unit. Downstairs, just some random boxes, and then the rest of the crap in the kitchen. So like my wine glasses, and then all the Tupperware stuff.
I just thought about I got nothing to take this off with right now because all the mods and you know what? I can probably use the back of some tweezers.
Improvise, figure it out. And my mom's gonna help us take all the trash to the dump to get rid of that. So hopefully by Sunday we'll have it completely empty. One of my agents gave me the name of some cleaning people. So Monday I'm going to call her and get a quote for that and see when she can go out there. And then I'm going to call the carpet cleaning people because it's got to be done by Thursday because I think they want to schedule the inspection. They said the inspection's done within 24 hours after your lease is up. So that'll probably be Friday. Now, Kelly did say, which is my property manager, if I need more time. So I'm sure if I call her and say, look, I've got it scheduled to come in to clean, but they can't clean until Wednesday and they can't come in and do the carpets till Thursday, then she, she'll do something with that. But we'll see. To be completely honest, that's the least of my worries at this point. If I can get somebody in there, I can get somebody in there. If I can't, I can't. I can't hear you for some reason. Can y'all hear him? Because I can't hear him.
I tapped my mute button. My bad.
He's just in there just babbling away.
Shane's full of shit. He had a hair appointment. He don't have any damn hair. A hair appointment. Look at how bad the shadow is on this. This is ridiculous. Look how crusty that looks. We're gonna try to burn off some of this this coil bark is what we'll call it. I'm sure Shane is familiar with bark because he barbecues a lot, which I'm really ready to taste some of Shane's cooking. If he's good at cooking, I got to go to one of them fly-ins to see what it's going to be like. I wish I could go to that Gage fly-in, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be. We can only go out of town in April. That's for my boss's funeral, and I don't think we can take off again for a little while from that point. So it's we're kind of screwed this year as far as vacation goes. So this particular mod, the stubby, which is really different than what most people are downstairs hair. Whatever, Shane. Get the hell out of here. So this mod actually has steel cables. You see these cables here in the corners right here? There's 2 on this side and there's 2 on this side. So that's what actually wicks your juice up. So these steel cables brings the juice up to get to your cotton on this mod, which is, it actually works surprisingly well. You would think, that's gonna dry hit, it's gonna taste like crap. It actually works really well. I have not had any dry hits. As long as I keep juice in there, I don't have any problems. This is a new pair of scissors because I don't feel like digging through box after box trying to find my old ones. So these are new, so they should cut like a razor. I mean, and if I have to, I'll go to Harbor Freight and I'll get me another pair. I love these shears. They have done me nothing but good the entire time that I had the other pair even. They just work, man. As long as you don't use them for something stupid, cutting cotton with them, they just nail right through it. Really sharp cut. Don't have any problems with it. So when we wick this, you want to make sure that the cotton is tight inside the coil, but that it still can move freely back and forth without actually flexing your coil or spacing out your coil. That's what you want on this. And then as far as how much wick you want on the sides, you just want enough to come down and touch where those stainless steel cables are, and that's it. So you can cut this really close. You can actually go right up against the side of the tank and shear that off right there. Boom, boom, you're done. Most of the time when you use scissors, it causes a crease on the side of your cotton here, which is going to keep it from wicking good. So I like to just kind of flare this out with tweezers, with some sharp tweezers, just to get all the fibers of the cotton nice and fluffed out and straight, so that when it does get contact with juice, all those fibers are pulling up juice and they're not like compacted together. That's the only reason I'm doing this. So that's done there. Now I'm just going to try to keep this on camera as much as I can. Let me see if I can focus this again. That's some crappy focus. Let me back up a little bit. There, that's better. And I'm just going to take and kind of flip this and let it sit down right on top of those stainless steel cables. Now, what you don't want to do is like instantly go and try to fire this, because if you do, you're going to burn all this up. I don't even know where my juice is. I think my juice is in there. I do need to make a drink, so I'll switch y'all back to Munchkin. She can continue telling y'all about our moving journey.
I don't know where your juice is. I haven't seen it.
I'll get it. It's not a big deal. I'm trying to keep up with chat too at the same time, but my drink's empty. Munchkin's drinking all the amaretto sours, so.
I'm not drinking all of them. I've had one.
No, you're just attempting to, right?
I'm gonna try.
Let me get my juice.
So we got a new couch. It's cool. It's a power reclining couch, so both ends recline, and it's got USB ports on the side, so you can charge your phone while you sit here. And we got the matching recliner. It's very nice. However, because we have cats and a dog, we've got them covered with comforters and blankets. And I've threatened them all with bodily harm if they even get remotely close to the couches. So, yeah, let's see. What else? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I still have no idea where my shoes are. I have to go dig them out of the vase. I don't know where anything is, because my sister is just ruthless when it comes to packing. I was literally putting stuff in a box to take, and my shoes, all the shoes that we wear on a daily basis, like my slippers and my flats for work. And I turned around and the box was completely gone. She just packed it, threw it in the truck. I have no idea where it's at.
All right. So we moved. We literally are right around the corner from Amazon distribution center. So yes, it is, Scorp. So I noticed that now we can get same day delivery. There's a little catch to that. If you want same day delivery, you have to order at least $25 worth of stuff.
That all qualifies for same day delivery.
Right. So as long as you, as long as it qualifies for same day delivery. But I didn't realize that until after I placed my order, and I ordered something that was like $9, and it said same day, and then I noticed I was like, oh, you got to spend 25, and I'm like, oops. So I went and bought something else, but then it's coming tomorrow. It's still 1 day delivery, which is way faster than what I was getting at the other house. Trust me.
Dolores wants to know how many pairs of shoes I have.
Too many. She should start a museum. She has a lot.
I wouldn't say I have that many.
Where's your bling bling shoes? I think the only thing she was concerned about was her little bling bling shoes that she's got.
Yes, I've got my bling bling shoes. Those came over in my car.
You should show those. Aren't those right next to you or something?
No, they're in
oh.
The other room.
So what am I doing? Will, as far as right now, what I'm doing is I'm putting some juice on here because if I was to hit the fire button without any juice on here, what would happen is that wick that's inside would burn. It would turn black. So all you would taste was this nasty black taste. So this is like pre-juicing your coil. So I'm putting juice on here, and what I'm going to do is after I get this nice and saturated all through the center inside the coil, I'm going to fire this a couple times. And all this does is kind of break in that cotton so that you don't get like this clean sock taste. I mean, for a better show you what, Dom Long, what do you want to see?
No, I like shoes because...
Her shoes? Where are your shoes?
No matter how much weight I lose or gain, my shoes will always fit. I have never had to take a pair of shoes off because they made my ass look big.
Woo, that's a fire. That's a fire right there.
Laundry basket full of shoes that are also... Steve's shoes are in there too. So, like, I have several pairs of winter boots. I've got heels. I've got flats. I've got a couple pairs of tennis shoes. So, yeah, I got shoes. I got enough. I do need to go through them and get rid of some of the ones that I don't wear anymore. But I like shoes. I also need to go through my purses because I like shoes and purses. But unlike a lot of people, I will not spend over like, I think $60, $70 is the most I've ever spent on a purse. It depends, 6.5 or 7. Or in certain shoes, I can wear kids 4.5.
All right, there we go. That one's done. Now we got to do Munchkins. I'll do hers in just a second. We're going to make sure this one fires okay.
And we can't show you the shoes because I have no idea where they're at. They're somewhere in the...
Oh my God, that is so much better.
I can't imagine why.
Well, this juice hadn't had a chance to steep, right? I'm already past half a bottle, and now it's had a little while to steep. It tastes so much better. Oh my God.
I'm not a girly girl. I just like purses because, again, I don't have to worry about them not fitting.
Look like I'm building a bomb. Well, Shane, you probably use, from what I can see, the mod that you're using when you vape has pre-built coils. I mean, hey, dude, if we ever meet up at a fly-in or something and I have build tools, we can go through the whole building process. If you want to learn anything about it, because I can build the crap out of anything. All right, so this one's done now. The other
Michelle.
one, well, hello, Michelle Hughes, the author. All hail the author.
See, I don't do designer purses because I'm the type of person that I will use a purse for like a month and a half, and then I get tired of it and I chuck it in the closet, never to be seen again for
You-
several years. I'm not gonna.
Oh.
That's why I've never spent over like 60, 70 bucks on a purse.
Michelle, I gotta let you in on a little something. The house that we bought, they you can learn just slower. Shane, I got lots of patience, dude. We're good. Michelle, the house that we bought, they used to have chickens here. So, and if you look at our backyard, you can tell where the chicken coop was because, man, that is some green grass right there. It is amazing how much where the chickens were, it makes the grass grow. Wow.
There's been no wild thinging, timekeeper, because we are so tired we can barely move. There's no wild thing.
All right, let me go back to the build cam. I'm going to show you Munchkin's tank right here. Now this is a completely rebuildable tank. We need to raise chickens. You know, I showed a couple pictures on the group, I think, of the horses that are behind us. Y'all didn't get to see the really pretty painted horses. Palomino horses. Okay. Yeah, there's a black and white one, a brown and white one. Just beautiful horses. Oh my God. And they come right up to the fence. It's like, wow. I already mowed the lawn to Millen.
Yes.
Wait, is that a subtle comment about mowing the lawn? All right.
Maybe. We've got to find our razors to mow the lawn. Yeah, and I can look at them all day long, and I don't have to do shit with them except go, ooh, look, horses.
I know. And oh my gosh. I don't know. I probably can't show y'all the video. I can show you the video.
He's all Twitter about the Jets because we're right by Langley.
Okay. Let me go to the main camera here. All right. Apparently, when these guys over here,
it does, King Cobra. I want to knock a bitch out with mine.
When Langley Air Force Base, when they decide to go do their maneuvers in the morning, they like to show off. Mm-hmm. And this F-22 Raptor was going straight and decided to go straight up and hovered for I don't know how long. And then I finally got my camera out just as it was starting to come back down. And then he leveled out and took off. I was like, whoa, it was bad to the bone. And then the one I didn't get to film, he did it again. But this time when he came down, he was like, it looked like the plane was out of control. It was literally pancaked and it was spinning, going straight down. And then he just took off. I was like, man, I thought he was about to die. Let me see if I can get the video. Y'all may or may not be able to really get to see it, but let's see. Where's the video of the plane? Well, there's a picture of, you can't really see right there. Yeah, you can't see, but to the left of the shed, there's a lot of green grass. That's where the chicken coop was. Let me see if I can get this airplane. Oh, here we go.
The Blue Angels practice over here too at Langley, and you can see them.
I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see this. Oh, there he is coming down. Oh, he already took off. Man, let me back that up. How do I back it up?
Yeah, I think they prefer to be called thick instead of chubby, but yeah.
You can't really see it. He's straight up right there.
Just sitting there.
And then he turns straight and takes off. It's really loud, but it's freaking awesome to watch. He literally was and just sitting there and then just took off. I'm like, whoa. It was cool.
I told him he's going to get used to it.
Thrust vectoring. King Cobra, it is something to see. I was like, wowed by how much power that freaking plane had.
Yeah, he called me. He was all excited, and I'm like, you'll
Why?
in
Why
about
is your
3
mod?
weeks.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
You won't even hear them anymore. You won't even. How do you get used to the noise? Just because it happens all the time. You won't. The only time I ever noticed the airplanes, because I lived in the flight path for a long time, is if I was outside and I happened to make a phone call.
Look at look at this,
And
man.
you know what? That tank tasted perfect until I ran out of I forgot my Nilla nuts and had to put that milk and the
Look
poppy
at the
in there.
black stuff on my hand.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
One tank of that milk of the poppy and it was destroyed. One tank. That's how much sweetener and garbage.
This is terrible. Oh my gosh, your cotton just fell apart.
I bet it did.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. If your cotton gets this bad, that's...
No, I couldn't taste anything. As soon as it have you ever had Suicide Bunny sucker punch? That's what it tastes like. It's a strawberry, dragon fruit, and something else.
Okay,
but
y'all see.
Shush.
Okay.
I didn't even get through the full tank before it started tasting like charcoal. It was nasty, and yeah, it was gross. Yeah, I mean the flavor is good. It just destroy. I think that is made to drip. That doesn't belong in a tank. Does not belong in a tank.
Is that what the lungs look like? If you smoke cigarettes, Walter, yes. No, this... The reason why this is like this is from the sugar or the glucose pretty much that's in e-juice, and it collects on the cotton and these coils like that. But it does, this type of stuff does not stick to your lungs.
By the time it looks like that, you're not vaping it anymore. I haven't touched that in about a week. As soon as it got it's...
So I have to...
If you kept vaping that, then yeah, that wouldn't be good for
I gotta burn this off real quick. That is terrible.
You need to do more than burn it off.
I'm gonna clean it off. Let me go back to the main screen and y'all can talk to Munchkin there. You click on that right there. My other hard drive died. That's why my stinger isn't working.
Yeah.
Oh my!
It was. Whoop! Sorry, didn't mean to throw that at you, Smokey. It was so nasty. I had to stop at a vape shop and buy a disposable because it was like, that's gross. If I'm vaping just Nilla nuts, I can go a month without re-wicking. Those coils can last 6-7 months. Shit, Ari says he uses the same coils for like a year and a half. But yeah, that juice is not necessarily made for that. Good night, Shane. It looks like something you pull out of your freaking oil when you're doing an oil change. It smashed the like button for the biohazard in that tank. Yeah, I think that's definitely more of a dripping juice instead of a tank, because that just... It's done that every single time I've tried to vape it in the tank, which is why I still have a full bottle of it, because it's gross. How do you compare the disposable with your regular mod? I hate it, Will. My regular mod, I can get a nice full hit. There's a lot of heat behind it, and a lot of airflow. This feels like I'm trying to suck the battery through the bottom of it. Almost all of the disposables have either menthol or culotta, and most of them are fruit-based, which I don't do, so it's killing me. I've been vaping this for 3 days, and I can't take it anymore.
All right. This is just after me firing it and running it under some water. Look how much cleaner that is. Way better than it was. So I got one little piece of charcoal that's still stuck to it. Let me get that off. There we go. Now we're looking good.
Hello, Walter.
So we're going to take this same piece of cotton that I was just using. Now, you also got to look down in here, because down in here will get crusty too. But I'm going to fix that before we put this thing back together. Let's get this back on camera here.
That's why I got myself a scuba, Michelle, so I don't have to do it anymore.
Right?
I built basic bitch coils. I didn't do any fancy wire or anything, or I'd order.
These are just fused Claptons, which I do not mind doing a whole nother show on how to do fused Claptons. Really easy. You can either do it freehand or you can do the cheater method. Either way works. Freehand is probably a little faster, but it does require a little bit more practice. Doing it the cheater way works great. You can pretty much be doing something else and make the coils at the same time. So those work out great too. Now this is dual coil. Obviously you can see it has 2 coils in here. So we have to put 2 wicks in here. The same thing. You're going to go through here until your cotton gets all the way through, nice and fluffy on each end. I always, on these, I just go straight against the RTA, cut it. Straight against the base of the RTA, cut it. Then we move on to the next one. I'm just taking this cotton. This outside layer is like almost a jean type material, so I take the outside layer off because it this part is much more
something different. It's nothing like a jean layer.
I don't know. It's a thicker layer than the rest of the cotton. I just want the fluffy part.
That cotton is made to remove makeup. So that layer is a different weave, and that is made to scrub your face. So if you strip off that outside layer because the weave is not going in the same direction as all the other cotton, like what he's wicking with now, it's not going to wick right.
There we go. Easily done. As I knocked it off camera for a minute, my bad. I just ran some black right back through it because it's on my tweezers, unfortunately, but that ain't gonna hurt anything. Strumming the wick out just like I did on the other one. I'm just gonna pick this up and tuck it down into the wicking channel.
It's more like a kerosene lantern. You know how they have the cotton strips in the kerosene lantern that you thread through and one end's in the kerosene. It works kind of the same way because the juice in a tank will pool at the bottom and it absorbs up the wick just like it would in a kerosene lantern. It just tastes way better than kerosene.
So what I try to do,
kerosene, but
I leave this open right here. This is where your juice comes in on this side. I don't close it all the way off with a wick because I want the juice to go in here and then grab hold of these fibers and travel up towards the coil. Same on both sides. I give enough room for this to catch under the wick.
You'd be a great fluffer, Scuba.
I'd be a great fluffer.
He is a pretty good fluffer.
So this is her juice. I'm just going to get this thing saturated like I did on the other one. But instead of 1 coil, we got to do 2. The main thing you want to saturate more than anything is these coils. You got to make sure that juice gets all the way down to the center of that coil. I mean, the sides I like doing just to keep them nice and moist so that they can pull up the juice quickly and you don't have any chance of a dry hit. So I just put juice on the sides.
As long as I don't run out of Nilla nuts, Kevin, I should be good for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, don't run out.
Well, our scale's at the other house.
Is it?
Yeah, fluffer nuts. Fluffer nutter, I think is what it was. I think that's a higgy. Fluffer nutter.
Oh, it's firing good, that's for sure. So I do this 2 or 3 times to make sure that the cotton's broke in really good. I smell nothing but Nilla nuts right now. That actually smells really good. And we're good to go. I'm going to take the rest of this little bit of I'm just going to take some of this scrap cotton. Not the bad stuff, damn it. And I'm going to clean out this tank.
I want to make more. There can only be one because that was really good. But I've noticed that needs to be made in small batches.
So I'm just taking this cotton that was scrap and I'm cleaning out the inside of this tank. See all that black that was inside there? You want to get all that out.
You don't need to tell them. When I made the 500 ml bottle of the cannoli bee one, it didn't last. The flavor started to degrade before I was even halfway through it. And when you are using 10 different flavorings, I think there's 13 different flavors in the cannoli bee one. You don't want all that to go away. So I think if I make that again, I'm going to have to stick with a smaller bottle. Nilla Nuts, you could do a 500 ml bottle all day long, and the flavor will not change. It'll still taste the same a month and a half from now. But how long would a fresh one last? As long as you're not vaping overly sweet juice, it should last several weeks. I could probably get about 3 weeks out of that before it starts to taste like shit. But if you vape like because we made that. Jen, who makes it and sells it, Nilla Nuts, it's 3 ingredients. There's no added sweetener. There's other juices that have lots of added sweetener to make up for the lack of flavor. That is what will destroy the coils, because all that sweetener, it doesn't vaporize like the flavorings do. So all of that sweetener just sticks behind, kind of like if you were boiling something in a pan, the water would evaporate where the sugars and all that would be still in the pan. It's the same way with the coils and the cotton. It just sits on that and cooks onto those coils. Hey, Sue.
Right, now we're gonna fill her tank up because it needs to be.
Thing's got another screenshot.
Uh-oh.
They're not that bad. I mean, they can be. Those were. But I like to change it up every now and then, but I've only got like 4 other flavors that I really like.
All right. She's all done. Juice flow's open. I'm gonna take this other scrap piece of cotton and try and get the rest of this shiny off of here. The juice that's just gotten everywhere.
He does talk too much. He just chat. Yeah, he talks a lot. Scuba changed the cotton, acted as a government health warning.
Don't talk I talk too much. Damn.
I think you talk just enough, dear.
Woo!
You should try Nilla Nuts. It's good stuff.
It is very good. It is one of, if not the best all-day vape I've found, which it's hard to find a good all-day vape. That one qualifies. You can vape that all day, every day, and never get tired of it. There's other juices you can get tired.
The flavor never really changes. You know, when you got some other juices, the longer you vape them, you can't taste certain notes in them, and they start to change. Nilla Nuts.
Why does everything look so dark in here now? And my door's open, but oh yeah, this is so much better now.
He can't sing, but he can rap. What type of headset am I using?
That is a Logitech H800, I do believe.
Did he ask you or did he ask me?
You had to look at it.
And you're just jealous because mine was better than yours and I got
I don't even need a headset.
Like $18. When I bought this, you were still using a headset, correct?
If you want a good microphone, Will, this is the if you're familiar with Elgato, this is a Wave 3 mic. Great microphone. You could get the Wave 1. You don't have to get the 3. The 3 just has more options on it. The Wave 1 is a lot cheaper, but that microphone is really good. and then you don't have to wear a headset. I can, because it doesn't pick up. Like when she's talking, it's coming through my speakers, but y'all don't hear it, so it's not echoing.
Roger, I'd love to try the Kentucky bourbon custard without whatever it is that vaping watch juice.
Let's see how long it takes me. Amazon delivery.
Yeah, there's something they used. I don't know if it was the nicotine that they used, but all of their juice to me after about 24 hours of vaping, anything from Vaping Watch started to hurt my chest. It burned. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean it's good. It just I don't know. Whatever they used in it, I don't know if it was the PG, I don't know if it was a flavoring, I don't know if it was
Robert has a cool mic. I've never
I'm going to go with the nicotine because it was all their juice. It wasn't just a Kentucky bourbon custard, it was everything.
So we have to now we both have our mods re-wicked. Is it better?
No culotta, it's so much better.
I know, right? It's like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. Yeah. This is vaping really good.
Where am I in the house? I'm on the couch. That's the front door right there.
Yeah.
Here, I can show. Grab my camera.
Oh, here we go. Here's your house tour.
Yeah, from the couch. So that's the kitchen. That's our new recliner.
Yeah, see the recliner's covered too.
So we still have boxes over there. Behind me.
Do you have?
Steve is.
Where's the TV? Yeah, there's my stand that normally has all my mods in it. Standing up by this door that's cracked open a little bit.
So, and on the other side of the door is my office, and then the bathroom. Right behind me is the bar area. So you can see all the booze.
Not yet, Wally. That's next.
Back that way is the bedroom and the laundry room. We still got boxes everywhere. We haven't.
Yeah, we still got a lot to do still. I mean,
so that's it.
We've had the house a week now.
Yeah.
You didn't show the TV.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And the Xbox and the PlayStation over there.
Yeah, and there's the TV. There's our little fireplace. And the TV. We don't have curtains yet. I'm so disappointed. We got 3 salt lamps. See the salt lamps over there? We got 3 of them. One of them is really big. Not a damn one of them works. All the bulbs are burnt out for some reason.
Most of the stuff is, Wally. We still have a few things left to go over there and get. And then it's time to clean it. And then it'll be ready for whoever decides to move in there.
Yep. The cat tree is in my office.
Yes, right, we have a giant cat condo. The cat tree is very nice, actually. The cats enjoy it. And I have another it's like a little hammock thing that it actually suction cups to the window, and the cats get up in there and look out the window. How often do you change your mesh strips? Oh, you asked me that a minute ago, Cloud Chucker. I'm sorry I didn't get to it. It depends, Cloud Chucker. I mean, really, this is the thing you've got to base all your coils and your cotton and everything off of. It depends on the juice that you're vaping with. If it's a really sweet juice, you're going to blow through cotton. Now, you're not going to blow through the mesh strips. Don't think that just because it tastes bad that your mesh strip is bad. Your cotton may be bad. Just change the cotton. Don't change the mesh strip. Your mesh strip should last a long time. I'd say at least 3 months, maybe longer. It just depends on your particular vape style, how hot you run your wattage, which I know you like to crank yours up, but it it really depends a lot on those factors, because if you don't have a juice that's really sweet, it's going to last a lot longer. That sweetness, man, is what kills coils. No matter what mod you have in the whole spectrum of everything we vape, if you got a really sweet juice, it's going to kill that coil quickly.
Tetley, that's the front door, and yes, that is a keypad.
I stole the neighbor's cat.
Yeah, that's the front door.
I released the cat, Kramer. I did. I was like, "You're free." I let the cat go.
He said, I'm just going to take you back outside now. Yes, that's the front door.
It will burn the mesh strip in half when you clean it. Yeah, that Scott, that's a pretty good indication that it's done. If your mesh strip burns in half, well, number one, don't fire mesh strips without cotton in them at a high wattage. If you do that, you will melt that mesh strip. All you need to do with any mesh strip to clean it is fire it at a low wattage until it just barely starts to glow red, and then shut it off. Don't go any further. You don't want to overfire a mesh strip because you'll melt it and screw the thing up. Very important on those mesh strips. Don't overfire them things.
You said that already.
Well, I can be like Vic and repeat stuff 18 times.
Cherokee, no. I knew there was something I wanted to ask.
Oh, can y'all see that? Can y'all see the e-cigs thing? Look at their e-cigs right there.
Where? What?
I'm pointing at it. You'll see it in a minute. It's the e-cigs license plate. That was on my original desk. It's just been so long. That's actually one of the doors to the cabinet on the top that hasn't been installed yet. It's just, here, I'll show you all a little bit closer. This is see, it's a door. There you go. Look at that e-cigs. Look at that. Woo, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any curtain. We got one curtain up. I washed them all. But the problem is I'm short on curtain rods because 2 of the curtains that are total of 4 panels were for big windows, and we don't have big windows, so I need to go buy Big Lots. And
okay, I understand the new house sound. It is probably going to sound a little more echo-ish.
Well, you don't have curtains up, and you don't have all your stuff in your room.
Yeah, I don't. This room is like kind of empty-ish, so it's going to echo a little more than it normally would. When I get it furnished, if it
Broyhill from Big Lots.
If it still has that sound, I'll put some sound dampening stuff up there if I have to. I'll do that.
No, John Q, it doesn't smell like cat. The couch that we had smelled like dog and kid, which is why we yeeted that bitch right out of the other side of the house.
We got one curtain up, Dolores. One.
Yeah, one.
That's all we put up so far. One curtain. Now there is one set of blinds in Munchkin's office, I think. Mm-hmm. That's it. All the other rooms need to be, like even here, you see there's nothing on this window.
Yeah.
They're double hung windows, which is nice, but...
John, if people are peering in the windows, then they can levitate because we're like, the windows are at least 10, 12 feet off the ground.
Yeah, they...
Yeah,
if they can fly.
The only problem about getting curtain rods at Amazon is I don't want them to feel cheap. So I kind of want to get my hands on them.
Yes, double hung. There you go. What did I say? Did I not say double hung?
I don't know what you said. Schmooze man.
If I didn't say the echo, am I echoing now? Hold on.
Probably, because you're loud.
Let me close that door. If I'm echoing, it's probably I'm peaking on my sound too. Let me turn myself down a little, which that may be too much. There, now I'm barely in the yellow. Hopefully that's not too bad. I could turn the volume down on my microphone too, but
Well, I'm
it works
also
really
waiting
good.
for. I don't know if I told you guys that we got a letter from our lender that was like, yeah, thank you for using us, and we are well aware that we screwed your shit up. And while some of that was out of our control, we want to make it right. So they told me what they're going to do to make it right. And I will just say that once that arrives in the mail, it's going to be right.
There's no way for me to boost Munchkin's audio. Well, I can, hold on, I can try. Let me boost her a little bit. There, that's as loud as I can turn it.
Hey, no, don't even think about it.
Did the cat scratch the couch?
She was looking at it, put her paws on it.
Yes, I know y'all can't see. I wish Munchkin, show them the couch. Show me couch. All right. We got it covered because it's a leather couch, and I'm scared the cats are going to go in there and start clawing on it. So Munchkin's going to show y'all, if you can see it, what it looks like. But it's I'm worried the cats are going to scratch the shit out of it, and I'm like, man, what can we do to keep it?
Don't want to have to kill the cats. Your cats. Yeah. Lots of blankets on the couch. Can you see the couch? It's leather.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah,
it is dark. It's very
just
comfy.
It is very comfy.
We have a scratch and post, Tetley. The problem is the cats will use the scratch and post and turn right around and come in the living room and scratch the damn couch. Thanks, Will. Yeah, they're nice, man. They're leather. They're electric reclining. You hit a button and it reclines. It's got USB ports
yes,
for your
that one is definitely
phone.
ours.
Very comfy couch. What I think is funny that y'all can't see on camera is Munchkin's feet don't reach the floor. It's hilarious. Her feet when she sits in that couch, her feet does not reach the floor.
I'm not gonna declaw.
Oh no. Declawing a cat is terrible. That's like the worst thing you could do to a cat.
Cutting off half their fingers, so yeah.
Randy said you got a cute butt.
I mean, I told Steve I'm either gonna have buns of steel or a heart attack after running all this shit up and down the damn stairs. Yeah. Well, they've got these things called
we did trim Smokey's nails. We haven't grabbed a hold of the other cats yet.
Yeah, they'll all let me trim their nails. That's not a problem. But
clear vinyl on your couch that lasts a lifetime. Yeah, Walter, I see a lot of people that put that clear plastic on their couches. I hate that. I hate that, man.
Well, they've got something called Panther Armor, which it's literally just plastic sheeting that's like sticky on the side, and you can put it right along the edges where they like to scratch.
No, John Q, trimming their nails is fine. Declawing them is terrible.
Lop off their little kitty fingers. John Q's being an ass. Yeah.
I'm not making fun of her, Dolores. I just think it's cute.
They literally
her feet
do
don't
not
reach.
touch the floor if I sit back.
It's weird because my feet touch the floor like perfectly. They barely touch the floor. So I'm 6'2". So if y'all can tell, when I'm okay. Oh, well, I almost saw. Yeah, there's her feet. Look, she can't reach the floor. Oh my God. Ready for the flood. There you go, Will. Right? how many vapes do I have at the new house? Well, I haven't unpacked them yet, Cloud Chucker. All of them. I don't know what to say. A lot.
Was moving fun? No.
Oh
No,
my
it's
gosh,
not.
moving.
I'm never moving ever again. Ever. Never,
I
ever,
have
ever, ever.
2 PS5 boxes sitting. Well, one of them's got a brand new. There's a PS5 in the living room. There's another brand new PS5 sitting right. I mean, hell,
I don't know, Tetley.
Oh, that one's brand new right there. It's still sealed.
Did you actually look in the box, or
it's sealed? See that sticker? It's still sealed. Have never been opened. It's a brand new PS5.
Right, Michelle? Yeah, I'm done moving. We're not doing that again.
The other one's just an empty box. That's from my other one that's in the living room. But the Xbox is in there. Munchkin's Series S is not hooked up yet, so we still you're gonna have to buy a new system. Michelle, you need to get you a new system. Do it. You want to play Resident Evil 4? Oh wow, have you played Resident Evil? Is it 7? That's the last one I just played. I didn't play 4, I don't think, but they do have it.
Okay, when he says that's the last one I just played, he started playing it and got like 10 minutes into it and freaked himself out. And
look at Tetley. Tetley talking shit. Giveaway time for a PS5. No.
Yeah.
I have an Xbox too, Kevin. The main reason I got the PlayStation is because
he could.
There's games on there that's not on Xbox, and there's games on Xbox. He got
the PlayStation because he heard how hard it was to get them, and when it came up to where one was available, he bought it. And
yeah, look at they're putting numbers in the chat.
Yeah, they're not giving away a PlayStation.
Oh my God, y'all are crazy. We'll take the old one. The PS4 is down in the basement. Wow. Yeah, we even Will put 42 in there. Y'all are terrible, man.
I need to get the Panther armor though, because it will stress me
Our
out.
grandkids could use a PS5, right? I hope they get all this stuff worked out, because this is my main problem between Microsoft and Sony. Sony, you can broadcast straight to YouTube. Okay, they make it really easy. You hit one button, I could broadcast anything I'm playing on PlayStation straight to YouTube. Xbox, you can't do that. You can do it to Twitter or Twitch or one of the Twitch.
Walter, he does not do the spinny wheel of Winnie things because Scuba has a problem shipping stuff. So he could do the spinny wheel all day long and give shit away all day long. You might get it. How long did it take us to get the rest of the shit out, y'all? Wasn't it like a year and a half or something like that?
It did take a while.
This motherfucker moved states and still hadn't shipped his shit out. So, yeah. The only way we're giving anything away is if it's
a fan with no fan blade. Codes. Yeah. It's blowing right now. I got 2 fans going. I got one in front of me and one behind me. So I got plenty of fans going.
How about I'll do a giveaway? Y'all can have everything that's left in the old house. You just got to go get it. How's that?
That's some good stuff still in the old house. Actually, wait. There's 2 full boxes of mods still at the house. Oh. Yeah, that can't happen. Okay, well. I mean, completely full of mods. They're so heavy, that's why we haven't brought them over yet, because it's freaking those red bins packed full of mods. I can't even pick the damn thing up.
I have made a decision, though, that I'm not going to get the pantry. Mainly because I can't find one that I like that doesn't have reviews that aren't shitty or that isn't $1,000. So, between the little Lazy Susan cabinet and the cabinet that I used to have mods in, That was my dad's. I'm using that as a pantry. Um,
There we go. What's
how
that?
much food do we really need to have on hand to go into a pantry anyway, right? So, yeah, we're not getting that. So instead of a pantry where I wanted it, that's where the kitchen table's going to go.
Oh,
So,
time to head to Scuba's. Let's see if people
yeah.
can rob the new house. Maybe the new house is easier to break into, even though you can see that gigantic lock on the front door behind Munchkin. It's pretty cool. You found Scuba's gold G class. It's been packed up since. And you succumb to the scuba cough one by one in the coming weeks.
See, when the whole pandemic thing happened, I didn't need food. Getting food was not the issue. Toilet paper. Toilet paper and bleach. That's what I need to stockpile, apparently. But like in the pantry, I could put like a big giant bag of rice that we get from the Asian store, and we got room for canned goods and stuff. I mean, like boxes of cereal and shit like that. How much crap do we need, right? Those banks crashed on their own.
Darn thing, I really appreciate you running this bot
to give
thing.
all of their executives giant bonuses before that bank went under, didn't they? Yeah, I don't think we need a pantry.
Michelle, the way that the chickens make the grass real green here, I'd love to have some chickens in the backyard, because they make the grass grow like crazy.
Chickens are a lot of work, though.
Yeah. Well, Michelle could tell us all about it. She's got chickens.
See, the thing about the 6 months of canned goods, right? They're only good for so long. So you actually have to eat them. You can't just keep them and then after 6 months, then, I mean, they go bad after a while. Just because it's in a can doesn't mean they're going to last indefinitely.
We, Munchkin and I went to Big Lots, and they had St. Patrick's Day glasses on sale for like $2. And I don't know if that's one she's drinking out of right now, but they had some really nice glasses for like $2. I bought a 4-pack of margarita glasses for $10. Yeah. Well, Munchkin bought it. Let me clear that up.
They had they had their St. Patrick's Day stuff on clearance, so it was originally $7.99, and their glasses like this. So one of them's got a big glittery shamrock on it, the other one says "I'm Irish" for today. They were originally $7.99, and they were on clearance for $1.50.
A bag of nitrogen. And
then they had 4 tall shot glasses that came out to $1.79, and 2 of them they're the same, but it says "Let the shenanigans begin."
Will, you all right? A bag of nitrogen. What is a bag of?
I don't really need emergency food. I'm not.
Chicken stink? Yeah. Well, I thought
trying to think of how much crap that we had in the old house that got bought and then
I'm echoing.
and that never gotten eaten because they were garbage. You know what I mean?
I'll have to work on the echo thing. All I know to do is put some sound stuff on these walls. There's no way to change it because
I'm telling you, when you put curtains and we get your coats hung up in your closet, all that stuff absorbs sound. Look, I'm drooling.
All right. We'll see. If it doesn't change it, then I'll put some sound stuff up. I'm not echoing now.
It's not echoing, but it sounds hollow.
It does sound hollow, right? I can hear myself like echoing in the room.
Do I sound hollow? And this room only has. We need to hang another curtain over there.
Well, that room's a lot bigger, though.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hang a curtain over the kitchen window. I think I'm going to leave that. We still need to get a rug.
There's carpet on the floor in the bedrooms, but where Munchkin is, there's no carpet.
Where else would the carpet be, Cherokee? Just saying.
You got some from Wish? Wow, I would never think about buying sound dampeners from Wish. I'm sure they got
I
them,
mean,
but
Wish is cheap. It's just like, it's a gamble. See what you get. There's a really cute coat that I've been eyeballing on Wish that's like a leather biker jacket looking thing. But it is not cheap. It's 70 some dollars, and that's a little bit too much.
those are the kind of rooms you want to sing in. Oh Lord, I can't even imagine what I would sound like trying to sing in one of these rooms. That would sound terrible. Maybe the shower. I changed out the shower head in the master bedroom. The other bathroom, I haven't changed the shower head. We haven't bought one for that one yet.
That one needs more. See, I don't know if I didn't have it pulled out enough because it was not like full power. I wonder if Dave still has it. I'm gonna be like, give me that shower
Thanks,
head that
Dolores. Cloud Chucker, I've had Spotify for so long, it ain't even funny.
I bought. That shower head, they don't make it anymore. The first time I took a shower with that shower head, I thought I was going to drown in my own shower for the amount of water.
Damn, that's a good price, Dolores. 24 pieces for $26. That's
what?
She just gave me a link to 24 pieces of sound dampening stuff for $26. They're 300 by 300 by 25 millimeter.
Okay, how big is that in English?
So the 25 millimeter you should know because most mods are like our tanks are like around 25
millimeters. I'm
millimeters.
not doing any math.
That's how thick it is. 300 millimeters is.
I'm not talking about how thick. How big are the squares?
300 by 300. I don't know what millimeter changes out to in inches.
What is it? 300.
300 millimeter. Yeah.
Alexa. Well, how many inches is 300 millimeters?
Says 30 centimeters. So.
12 inches.
Yeah, but it's 24 of them.
Okay, so it's, we'll just say 12 by 12.
Those are real thin.
Who cares as long as they work? Good night, Walter. Thank you for coming.
See you, Walter. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't care as long as they work. I mean, I don't want to stick a bunch of junk up on the wall either, though, so. Man, it has been an interesting experience, to say the least, moving all this stuff. It's nice though because everything we put in this house is our own because we own the house. So it's like if we want a new ceiling fan, we put it in here, it's ours. It's not like, oh, this is a rental house. When we leave, we got to tear it out and So everything we put in here is ours, which is I really appreciate that. The Timu link. Oh, Cherokee posted one. All right, hold on. Let's click on that one. That one's 12. Ooh, look at that. 1 by 12 by 12. So they're 1 inch thick. And they're 12 by 12. Damn, y'all giving me some good links. I will definitely check into those, guys. I got no problem with that. I just buy multiple sets of them. That way I can put them around the walls to try and cut out some of the echo. If after adding curtains and everything in here, it still sounds echo-ish, I'll change it. How come I can't hear you?
Because I'm not saying nothing.
Oh, look, you were moving your lips.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I was watching the stream. It was old. I was watching old stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm exhausted. I don't know why.
It's amazing. I mean, I've lost weight from this move, no question. I still need to lose more, which I plan on doing when I kite my wing. I think kiting, if you're into paramotoring, kiting is probably the best exercise you can do. It works like all your muscles, your arms, your legs, everything. And it's different than normal exercise where, normal exercise is tedious and boring. Kiting is fun to do. You're actually getting a workout but having fun at the same time, which is cool. I don't mind doing that. So does riding a bicycle. Hey, Dolores, if you want to ride a bike, hell yeah. I'll be honest with you. When I was a teenager, that's all I did was ride bicycles. I got really strong leg muscles from riding a bike. They have never went away. And I'm freaking 54 now, and I still got really good leg muscles from riding bikes all day. I mean, I don't even know how many miles I would ride a bike a day. 30, 40 miles a day, easy. And I just got really good leg muscles from that. They've obviously went down, but I can build them back up easy.
An e-bike?
An e-bike. Yeah, Dolores, some of those e-bikes are really nice. The more I'll sound like Elvis. Kevin. More win this race. Yeah, sound like Elvis.
Very nice. See, racquetball does look like fun, but I've seen too many people injured doing racquetball.
That's why I do the horizontal hula a few times a week.
See, I'd rather just swim.
You see how Munchkin is so ready and raring to go for sex? I'd rather just swim.
I wasn't responding to what you said about the horizontal hula. I was still talking about racquetball.
Oh, okay. I was just putting you in check there. I'd rather just swim.
I'm just talking about exercise in general because I don't like being hot and I don't
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. She'd rather swim. Laugh my ass off. See there? I'd rather swim than have sex with Scuba. The hell? That's messed up. I'm just saying.
That is not what I said. Y'all don't feel sorry for him. Exercise isn't fun. I like to swim. Swimming is fun, and I'm in water, so
the next thing with breaststroke, her boobs weigh her down, John Q. The next thing we want to get is a hot tub.
Bad floats.
So we're probably going to get a hot tub to put on our back deck, or I should say our back pallets, because our back deck looks like a bunch of pallets they stuck together and put wood on top of.
Except it's not, because the boards are too long for it to be pallets. But some of those, I realized moving that fucking couch, some of those boards are not in the best shape.
I do have both hands, even though they're very sore right now, Tom Long. Holy crap, my fingers and everything is tight right now.
Well, I don't know about him, but the horizontal hula is the last thing on my mind right now. Because
hot tub cast. Scott,
hurts.
That is a possibility. I could stream.
No, it is not.
What? You don't want to stream from the hot tub?
I do not, no.
Scott, it's going to happen.
Can I get in a hot tub in a burqa? I think that's just a head thing. I don't think that's a full outfit.
Now yeah. Scuba's promoting the swimming. He's his own worst enemy.
Yep.
Honey, you want a bone tonight or swim? I'd rather swim.
Tetley,
damn.
When did we stay? We stayed here Saturday night. Because the first thing we did was set up the bed.
Yeah, that was our thing. It was like, we're not going to stay here until we get the bed moved over here. So the bed was like the first thing we moved over here so that we could stay.
Was it weird waking up over here? Yeah, because it's like half our shit was somewhere else. So, and we don't have any windows in the bedroom.
See, Michelle.
Good night, Michelle. So it was like bright in there, and yeah, it was weird.
Well, I
It's
mean,
fine now, but
we woke up early because there's no curtains on our master bedroom windows, so the sun will wake you up quick. It's very bright in there.
yeah, and Scuba got scared by a folding chair. That was pretty funny.
That chair, I mean,
Well,
y'all
it was
don't
a
even
giant
know.
fucking rabbit coming to get
The
you.
picture doesn't know justice. It really looked like some scary animal was staring at me through that damn door. And I'm
He's
like, the hell
what's
is that?
shadow by the door? And I was like, a chair? Nuh-uh. Yeah, it's a chair. He had to get up and go look because he didn't believe me. Those are ears. No, that's a chair.
It looks like ears. I mean, you saw the picture. It looks like ears and it looks like legs at the bottom. It was like, what the hell is that thing? So, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
It was Mr. Ed.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like the sun shines right through the window and blinds us because the sun, where the sun sets is like diagonal to the house, so it's not like shining through the back window or through the front window. But with no curtains, when the sun comes up. Not to mention, Bandit's been doing some weird, freaky shit. He sits on the bedside table and stares at me all night. And like if I roll over, he's like, "Oh, good, you're awake," and stomps over and just keeps ramming his head in my throat or sticking his cold ass nose in my ear, or my eyelid. Just yeah, and he never did that before, and now he's all over us. So yeah, he'll wake you up. My alarm went off this morning, and he immediately was like, "Good, your alarm's awake. Up, get up."
That was a big ass Easter bunny, Cloud Chucker.
Yes, it was a big ass.
That's a big damn Easter bunny.
Kramer says the neighbor looking for his cat. You just got up and walked out? Yeah. Making another drink? I've realized we have a lot of liquor too. Yeah, well, it's nice because we're on a dead end street. There's only one house to the left of us, and then everything behind us you saw is the big field, and then it's all floodplain. So there's like nothing. If we look out the front window, obviously you see the people across the street, but if you look out our back window, it's just a field with horses. So it's quiet back here. Like we don't have the TV hooked up in the bedroom or anything. So when we go to bed at night, it's silent. You don't hear anything outside. Now during the day when the jets get going, but even you can't even really hear that too much inside. And it smells so clean in here, especially now that we got rid of that couch. I didn't really notice the couch stunk too bad until we turned off the ceiling fan in here, because the ceiling fan in the living room works really good, and it was cold. Once we turned the ceiling fan off, I was like, what is that smell? But it just, the couch stunk. Now you gotta remember that couch was my sister's couch, because she's got 4 grandkids and 2 dogs, and so the couch was already filthy. Then it came to our house, and we've got 3 cats and a dog and kids, and
I'll tell you what, the AC in this house works really good. I was freezing my butt off yesterday. It was 80 degrees yesterday, right?
No, Dolores, we never smoked in the old house.
So I had the AC set to 70, and it got so cold, I had to turn the heat on because I was freaking freezing in this house. I've never, in any house I've ever lived in, had to turn the heat on to warm up enough to where I wasn't freezing my bones off. It was so cold in here, which is awesome. I like that, but
Even
damn.
in my other house that I had before, when I smoked, I only smoked in that house for about a year, and then I I banished myself to the outside because I just didn't like the smell, and I didn't want that smell in my house. I want it to smell like the food I'm cooking or whatever tart I'm
Hello,
grilling.
John.
You know what I mean?
How you
I don't
doing?
want it to smell like an ashtray, so I banished myself
So,
outside.
no, we never smoked in the old house. Well, Dolores, we personally, Munchkin and I did not smoke in the old house. Now, her
And he
daughter and
smoked weed.
son in law smoked something inside the house, but it wasn't tobacco. Um,
Yeah.
so, this house, though, is only got vapor
Exactly,
in
Cherokee.
there,
I was gonna
in here.
mention that I still have more booze out in the car. Um,
Munchkin has cooked once so far.
yes,
Robert
because
sent
I
you?
wanted to go to the damn
Nice.
grocery store earlier, and he's like, "We don't have time for that."
Hello, Dustin.
Yeah.
Wow, did Robert send a bunch of people over here? Well, welcome all. Make sure you subscribe. I'm on every Friday night, 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. We just moved into a new house that we just purchased, so as you can see behind me, I'm trying to set everything up. We're trying to set everything back up.
We
It's going to take a while.
get off the counter, Smokey.
But I know Robert paraglides, and I'm a paramotor pilot myself, so I do talk about that also sometimes. But
She
this is
just
mainly vaping.
she
Mainly
just
talk about
stole
vaping.
something off the counter. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, the booze stuff. The booze stuff. We got plenty of liquor to get us by. That's for sure.
There's more in the car. I didn't realize how much we had till I started setting it off on the counter. There's a lot.
So
Uh,
Cherokee says the house may be a bit colder because it's off of the ground. I mean, that's possibility, Cherokee. It gets really cold. Um,
John Q. Okay, so we got a curtain up in the front window. I don't have anything set up in my office yet, so I'm not really concerned about putting a curtain in there because the light stays off because nothing's in there yet. The back window, what are the horses gonna stare at us in the middle of the night? There's
yeah, there's
there's
nothing
nobody
that
there.
can see us through the
And
windows,
the window
honestly.
from his looks out to the neighbor's house. They don't have windows on that side of the house.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're going to put curtains up eventually. I just need to go buy more small curtain rods. But no, I do want to go to the grocery store because I would like to cook dinner. But to be honest with you, we haven't been here long enough in the evening really to cook dinner because I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to come home at 10 o'clock at night after moving shit all day and stand up and cook dinner just to eat and turn around and go to bed.
Cloud Chucker, I haven't even thought about taking the drone out yet. That's a possibility. I will have to double check and make sure the batteries are okay. It hasn't been flown in so long that it may have issues. But yeah, I could take the drone out. I'd love to fly above this property and see how far the water is away from our house
Well,
because we're in a flood zone.
the river's right there. Is
I know
right.
it's right there, but I
It's,
want to see it from I want to see it from the air.
it's beside JJ's house, right across the
Right?
street.
I know it's. You say it's right there, but you can't physically see it with your eyes. So I want to get up in
Right.
the sky and then be able to see it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I mean,
I can
John
do it,
Q.
Dolores. I can do
If
it.
if the house was on the ground, they would be priority for me too. But no one can see in our windows, so unless I'm standing in front of them.
Can you get drone clearance? Um, as far as drones go, the airspace is fine because I'll be below 400 feet, so I don't have to get clearance for the drone.
And you know when the jets are flying around, they make their presence.
Yeah.
So
The jets that fly over here, oh my god, it's so loud, but it's not like annoying. You know what I mean? It's loud, But
The
you're
sound
like,
of
oh,
freedom,
where's
motherfucker.
it at? Where's it at? At least for now. I haven't been annoyed by the jets, and they've been out almost every day. Today, not so much, but almost every other day they've been out, flying, doing different maneuvers. They have a air show coming up. Was it? Is it in April or May? They got an air show coming up with the Blue Angels and everything else.
They'll see them practice then.
They'll be definitely doing a lot of practicing before that happens. So we'll see a lot of jets flying around.
We just sit on the porch and watch them practice.
Let me tell y'all, we went to Big Lots, right? And they have one of those hanging cocoon-like chairs. That thing was so damn comfy. It's basically a chair that hangs on one spring, and it's like a cocoon shape, and you sit in it. And the max weight is supposed to be 250 pounds, which I'm 252. Full disclosure. But it held me fine, and that thing was comfy as shit. I want to buy that damn chair because it's freaking awesome. It's a sex chair. It is not a sex chair, Dom Long.
No, it's not.
Of course, I can make it a sex chair. Munchkin rather swim, though.
I don't know how you could make that a sex chair. I'm just saying.
Just rather go swimming.
You're a dork, John Q. Yeah, there's no way you could turn that into a sex chair. I don't see it, but yeah.
It's a swim chair. Oh, damn.
Y'all ain't right.
I'm worried about going to sleep. It's so weird. The cats have been coming out late at night. They stay hidden all day, and then they come out late at night when it's time to go to bed. And I'm worried about them going in there and scratching up the furniture, which is why we have it covered right now until we can get some kind of protection for the couch.
It's like so the chair is like an egg, but with like the front shaved off of it, so it's enclosed. So you can't.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I can probably bring up a link. Let me see if I can find it. Wow, if I could type right.
It's not a spring, it's a chain. There's no spring.
There is a spring on there.
It was not a spring, it was
a
chain.
The hell there wasn't. Yes, there was.
Find a link. Prove it.
Oh, I found it. Look at there. This is it right here, guys. I'm gonna get a link for you guys so you can see what it looks like.
No, that's not the hanging one, but it's something similar.
There's a link right there. Tell me there's no damn... You can see the spring at the top of it. Tell me there's no damn spring.
I don't see a spring.
There's a spring right at the top. That's a spring.
Stop yelling. Stop. I don't see.
It's very comfy though. It's $300.
Very comfy.
It's really comfy to sit in. I mean, that's a chain. Dolores, I appreciate you trying to side with Munchkin. Look at the top of that chair. There is a spring there, which is used to, when you put your weight on it, the spring stretches out depending on how much you weigh. That's what that's for. Any picture you look at, there's a chain that goes up to a spring that connects to the top. Thank you, Cloud Chucker. I can't be the only one that sees that damn spring. I saw it in the store.
It may be a spring, but the chair is not a bouncy spring. Like when you sit in
No, it's not made to bounce.
It doesn't. No. Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, there's a spring at the top. It's not made to like bounce around in. It's just made to compensate for the weight. that's all that spring is for, which is great. I mean, like I said, it's really comfy though. We both sat in it, and I made Munchkin go sit in it because I was like, "Ooh, this is
Yes,
nice."
he hollered across Big Lots, "Hey, lady, come here."
I did. I said, "Hey, lady, hey, lady." Never
Yeah,
get the cats off of it.
well, the cats don't go outside, and that chair is a patio chair, so it'd be outside.
It does say patio egg chair.
Not at the same time, Will.
So
No,
it's
they
a
definitely
sex
have
chair.
claws.
Yeah, I don't think you can fit two people in that chair. There's no way.
Well, not with Scuba in there. He's not a small dude.
Hey,
I think I did pretty good fucking helping you get that couch up the stairs. That was heavy. That was like 200, what was it, 250 some pounds?
Yes, the couch was like 250 pounds, and we tried to figure out a way to get Cherokee's got a link. All right, let me see what you got. Oh, look at that. That's a good lounger there, but what is it gonna hang from? I mean,
think he forgets that I am a 5'1.5" person and not a 6'2" dude.
that's great,
Like,
Cherokee,
help
but you
me
gotta
pick
have something
this
to
up.
hang it from.
Don't we have something like that you bought before you got here and it's never even been out of the package?
Yes, I have two hammocks that we bought that I bought that have never been out of the package. That's because we don't have anything to hook it to. We literally have one tree in the front yard. There's nothing in the back at all. What am I going to hook it to? The dirt? The clothes hanger that's in the backyard? That's not going to work.
Okay, well that is cool, Dolores, but that is significantly more expensive than the one we're looking at.
Oh, Dolores found it cool.
Yes, it's an extra large.
Ooh, look at that! Damn, $1,000! Damn, Dolores!
Look, he got so pitchy that he just
Holy crap!
He pegged down his audience.
You're talking $300 versus $1,091. I mean, that is a two-seater, but damn, going up $700 more for the second person. That's high dollar right there.
Yeah.
Put a pole and hang it from. All right. This is the thing, guys. We just got, I mean, we closed on the 16th of March. We've been in here not a full week because we've been moving stuff every day, constantly. Today was the only day we really didn't move a lot because we went and bought new furniture. Tomorrow is full blown on move again. So we got to go back to the old house, grab all the mods and stuff that I haven't got yet that are in boxes. And the main reason I left those is because they're in boxes. So it's easy to put in the truck and just go. So tomorrow's going to, the weather's supposed to change tomorrow evening to rain. So we need to get it done early. So tomorrow morning we're just going to
And I do have to say that, like, most of the boxes that are remaining unpacked, except for the couple in the kitchen, are all his shit.
Use a tree, then drive a post. I could do that, Josh, but it's in the tree that we do have is in the front yard.
We could just get a post hole digger and put some concrete down there and put posts in specifically for a hammock.
Yeah, or we could just get that chair that Big Lots has for $300 and we don't need to buy anything. Just saying. That's way cheaper and it already has everything you need.
Well, it would be nice to hang the ones that we have somewhere that we bought that have never been out of package.
But before we do that, I want the hot tub. If we had the hot tub right now, we'd be way better off because that would relax our muscles that are all tensed up from moving stuff. I really wish the hot tub was already out there.
Sex Dungeon would cut into his hoarding storage area.
Sex
It's not
dungeon.
big enough for hoarding
No egg
storage
chair.
and sex dungeon.
Yeah, well,
He probably still has the bag of dicks I sent him, Scott. So.
yeah, Scott, John Q's already got a bag of dicks. He's got to keep going through those.
We do need to go
Full
to the grocery
size.
store though, because we need milk and we're out of coffee. And
We are out of coffee.
we
We have coffee, but it's like various weird brands.
Creed. It's not. It's like a flowering tree. It's not a.
All right, where we moved to, we're like in the center. Before we were kind of far out from every kind of store. Where we're at now, literally around the corner is a full Amazon distribution center. Harbor Freight, Lowe's, Home Depot, every kind of store you can think of is right around the corner.
I went to the grocery store the other night, right? And I timed it when I left the house and I pulled it away from the house. It took me 3 minutes to get to the grocery store. It took me 2 minutes to get back because I had to sit at the light when I went. On the way out, it took literally 2 minutes to get back from the grocery store.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How far to the lowest branches? Ooh, that tree that's in the front yard, Creed, I haven't really looked at the branches to see how high up they are. The only thing I'd be able to use on that tree is the trunk. There's no...
I was in there a little longer than that, John Q, but yeah.
I think the lowest branch is like 10 feet up, at least. Maybe 12.
What is your fascination with sex dungeons and sex hot tubs and sex swings?
Put a tub in the crawl space. Put it up on the big screen.
No, but what we could do is you do have that projector. We could project on the side of on the back of the house.
Yes, we could do that, but we're going to be so close to the house, we won't be able to see it.
Yeah, the horses could watch it move.
Because that deck is really close to the house. Lack of sex. For real, Dumb Long. I know. Munchkin's like, leave me alone. Go away.
I've never said leave me alone, go away.
Bullshit!
I believe what I said the other day is, what are you doing? Because it was 6 o'clock in the morning. Stop poking at me. I'm sleeping.
When the poker comes poking, it comes poking.
No, right. Not at 6 a.m. I am not a morning person. That's a good way to lose your poker, is fucking with me at 6 a.m.
Hey, don't be messing with my poker. Don't be messing with my poker.
I need to know.
Why is this mod not firing?
I don't know. Are your batteries dead?
No, they're not dead.
No, we don't have any trees, Creed. We've got one tree.
Yeah,
it's a flowering tree. It's not a tree.
Our neighbor across the street just had a full solar system installed in his house. Literally on both sides of his roof, there's like 8 solar panels. So he's got a hell of a lot of solar, but I think he went through Virginia Power, and if he did that, then he's basically giving them free solar power, and he's going to be paying for that crap and not making any money off of it, which sucks.
Well, we have an electric bill, so.
I mean, if his electric bill goes down, great, but.
I don't know if Virginia is one of the states that buys back your extra power. I know some do and some don't. I don't know if we do.
Nice, Scott. Yeah, I see the picture. TMI. We said TMI. I still have a bag of sour dicks from like 6 years ago.
We need more vodka.
More what?
Vodka. I mean, we're not out yet, but we will be.
No.
I'll be right back.
No getting more vodka. Why? Aren't we? We're close to the ABC store now, aren't we? Uh-oh, Dolores found the link. This might suit you better. Let me see what you got. The evil singing bag of dicks. I'm gonna have to keep that link up just so I can send that to John Q. You've been invited to eat a bag of dicks. Wow. Singing dicks. That's pretty funny right there. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't even begin to tell y'all how sore we are from just moving stuff day after day after day, all day long. I just need some rest. I mean, today was our first basically rest day. I would say we rested, but we moved that freaking couch and love seat, not couch and love seat, couch and recliner up the stairs, which was more work. But for the most part, we rested today because we were beat to death. But Saturday and Sunday, we're hoping to go and finish the rest of the house to where it's completely empty. Then we have the entirety of next week, Monday through Friday, to have it completely cleaned. Which if we have to pay somebody, we pay somebody, and then it'll be ready to rent to somebody else. We need a vacation. Yeah, that's coming next month, Harry, which it's kind of a vacation because we'll be going down to Georgia. I'll get to see my sons. It's also my boss's funeral, so we're going to that. I'm going to take my paramotor with me. Whether or not I get to fly, I don't know. But I'll take everything with me just in case I do get the opportunity. I'd hate to miss out on it because there's a lot more open airspace in that area where I'm going to. So, use your dolly for boxes. Yeah, I have a dolly, Ozman. The dolly is at the old house right now. So when we go back over there, I'm going to grab the dolly and pick up the boxes with that to take out to the truck and fill it up. Munchkin's car don't have a lot of room to put stuff, but I mean, we fill it as much as we can each time we go. I've burned a half a tank of gas, just back and forth, but we're doing pretty good.
The dolly only goes so far, considering that. Great, we got him to the car. Now that we get him back here, we're already tired, and then we have to carry those heavy ass boxes up the steps. Yeah. The
new door lock is cool. I know y'all can't see it. Wise just came out with this. It's called the Wise Bolt, I think. I already had the original Wise Deadbolt. But the new one I just installed's got a fingerprint scanner, so you can literally put your finger on there and unlock the door.
Yeah, and tell them what you did, you ding dong.
If you have the Wise Video Doorbell Pro, which is coming tomorrow, you can literally see it on camera and tell it to unlock the door and let somebody in. So when we go out of town, I'll be able to let Katie, her daughter, into the house so that she can get in and feed the cats and do whatever. Let the dog out.
No, the plan is for her to stay here because Bella can't just be left here.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, she can stay here. Yeah. I mean, she knows how to get on the TV and navigate everything. Like I said, I've been impressed with the internet speed over here. It's impressive that it's faster here than it was at the old house. Just even off of a Mocha adapter, I'm getting better speed than at the old house, so that's good. Fingerprint scanners and no curtains. Oh, you got some new 30Ts. My mechs are fire now. Hell yeah, Cloud Chucker.
New batteries make a hell of a difference.
Cloud Chucker is a big time mech guy, which I got nothing against that. A mech mod and a good RDA is probably the best vape you'll ever get.
How's anybody gonna peek at our windows? Now, I don't think you guys understand. The windows are a good 12, 13 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Unless people can levitate or they're just wandering around the neighborhood with a ladder, they can't look in our windows.
Yeah. I mean, all right, this is the thing, right? If we're near a window and somebody is walking on the street, even though it's a dead end, and they look up in our window, they might see something. They might want to come ask us about it. I don't know. But it's rare that's the only way somebody's going to see us from the street is the living room area. If we're getting dressed or derobed, we're probably in the master bedroom. And the only thing that can see us from there is horses. They don't ask, they don't tell.
I'm going to be honest with you. If somebody wants to look in our windows when we're getting undressed, that's their eyeballs. They won't make that mistake twice. At least with me. They're going to be like, oh, okay, I'm good.
The 30T is the best in a mech. Yeah. Cloud Chucker, I think you're doing good, man. You got everything you need as far as batteries go. In a freaking mech mod, you're good to go, man. I really like. I found the mod I got from Richard, the oil thing, the rig. I found it because it was hiding behind some mods on the little bitty stand next to my desk, and it was separate. It's in a separate box than the rest of the mods, so now I got to go through all the damn boxes. I think it's in the truck now, so I'll know now to go through those boxes just to get that mod out. Because all the other mods are in different boxes. And I need to get it separate. So I got to find it and get it pulled out. Because every once in a while, it's good to hit a mech mod. Those things work the absolute best until the battery starts to go dead. The regulated mods that have a chip built into them are great because they keep the same power until the battery's dead. Mech mods are a little different because they kind of do the slope thing as the battery starts to get, goes towards dead. You can tell that it's not hitting as hard. And then you have to charge it before you get the battery too low. It's not going to warn you and say, hey, your battery's low, because it's a mech mod. There's no freaking chip in there. So once you start noticing that the mod's not firing good, stop right there and charge the battery. Get another battery, throw it in there. That's why it's important to keep spare batteries. Once you notice, especially if you're a mech mod vapor, if you're vaping something and you can feel that battery drop off, which does happen with mech mods, swap the battery, put the other one on the charger, and keep on vaping. It's the best way to do it. It's going to stop a lot of trouble in the long run. If you drain your battery too low, your charger may not want to charge it. So it's better to stop early and go ahead and charge it and put another battery on there than to, let me vape it until it just don't fire anymore. That's bad. Don't do that. Go ahead and charge it. Swap batteries. Let the other one be charging while you're vaping the new battery, the freshly charged battery. It'll save you a lot of headaches. Damn, yours got stolen, Creed? That sucks. That rig mod that I got from Richard is freaking amazing. It fires hardcore, no joke. I keep one RDA on top of it, and that's what I vape when I vape a mech mod. If I'm not vaping, if I'll either vape that or the stacked mage mod. Those are the two mech mods that I vape usually. Ooh, nice, Scott. Copper, you know, I've been through this a million times, guys. Copper's probably going to be the best mech mod you can get other than silver. And the reason they don't make mods completely out of silver is because it would be too expensive. But silver being the best conductor of electricity, and copper is right below it. That's why they take a lot of copper mods and silver plate them. At least the 510 contact, they'll silver plate the 510 contact. Why are we getting motion detected on the front camera? Hold on.
Copper's my favorite.
Copper's great. Anything other than that, you might have an issue.
I don't see nothing out there.
I'm looking at it now. Oh, it was a smart car. Let me see if I can show y'all. This is what the camera does. Oh man, it went by so fast. It was a smart car turning around. These cameras work great. I love Wise cameras. If there's any motion or anything, it says, hey, there was something detected. It comes up and tells you exactly what was going on. It said vehicle detected, so I looked, and it was a vehicle. It was a smart car. It just did a U-turn and left, went out of the neighborhood. I've already had 2 security companies stop by the house trying to sell me security systems.
And the Jehovah's Witness.
Both of them, and Jehovah's Witness, but both the security companies are like, oh, we'll come out and install the security system for free. And I'm like, really? How much is your monitoring? The first guy, their monitoring is anywhere from $39.99 a month to $79.99 a month. Okay, then ADT came out. Their cheapest monitoring is $42 a month. I was like, man, you're smoking crack. I'm going to pay $42 a month for monitoring when I already have like 10 cameras that tell me when anybody comes near my property. Why the hell would I pay y'all $42 a month for something I can take care of myself? If I see somebody near my property that shouldn't be there, 911, hey, there's somebody at my house that shouldn't be there. Go bust their ass. Simple. Why would you pay $42 a month for that? No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Wouldn't do that anyway.
Monitoring companies I can get an alarm system from Wise that covers the whole house and pay, I think at the most it's like $15 a month. They used to be $10, but they don't do $10 anymore. Now it's like $15 a month. And it does the same thing. They're like, oh, but what if your internet goes out? Well, if my internet goes out, then, I guess I'm screwed. But I have SD cards that it backs it up to, so there you go. Thank you, Cloud Chucker. We're already past time, guys. I do want to thank everybody for coming out and Simply Safe. There you go, Creed. Thank everybody for the well wishes on the house and stuff. We're doing the best we can to get everything moved. I know that we don't have everything set up in the house the way it's gonna be, but we're trying to do it as fast as we can. It is a process. Hopefully by Monday, maybe I can have a green screen behind me or something. Maybe. I could have set that up tonight, but that was too much trouble. So I just wanted y'all to see what the real scuba empty room looked like. So, you got something to say, babe?
I was sorry. I was going through my email. I looked and I had.
Look at she just
had 142 fucking emails. Yes, thank you all for just being supportive through this shit show was our house buying experience, which was new for him. I deal with it all the time, but it's usually somebody else's shit show, not my own. But my loan officer, they are gonna make it right. So I'll be able to give my mom her money back. Well, you know, Dolores, I'm just trying not to walk in Monday morning to 150 emails. Most of them, I don't understand why when I leave, it just literally they had one file to deal with. Most of those emails are on that file. It's just ridiculous. I don't know why there was so much going back, and it's just.
Yeah, Munchkin has a problem walking away from work. She will not leave something.
That's because it all goes to hell in a handbasket every time I leave.
Well, I understand that. I completely get it. I'm just saying that she cannot let it go. She's gonna stay constantly involved with work, which is fine. I got no problem with that. It's just they don't give, like, if she needs to take time off, she does not get a full break because there's always a damn issue. There's always an issue because somebody don't know what the hell they're doing. So she has to stop what we're doing, whatever we're moving, and go, let me go fix this real quick. And then we'll go back to doing what we're doing. So it kind of sucks in that point.
Yeah. And Dolores, you are correct. You know, but I'm only a workaholic because I don't have. And I was yelling at my boss about it. I'm like, you know, whenever someone else takes off, you don't go, well, do you have this covered? Do you have done this? You don't do that to anyone else, but you always do that to me. Because I don't have anybody that could just sit at my desk and be me while I'm gone and have everything go off without a hitch. All they have to do literally is log into my email.
Turn off your phone.
And when they send an email, just say Susan for Shannon or whatever. That's all they got to do. That way you don't need to copy me on 8,000 emails to where I walk into 150 emails, 80 of them which have already been resolved. You're just giving me more work to do to try to figure out what have I done, what do I need to do, what has somebody else done. I don't understand why they can't clone me. You know,
they're gonna clone you.
Well, like everybody we've tried to hire has always been, you know, like the last girl, Valerie, that I like. She could do a lot of stuff, but there's some things she couldn't do. Mary can do things that Valerie couldn't do, but she can't do the things that Valerie did do. So I'm stuck until they find somebody that is like me, Lisa, or Susan, who we've all been doing this for a very long time.
That's
Lisa and Susan don't necessarily work like I do, though, and it bugs me the way they do shit. Like, I'm going back and forth with them. She's double checking everything I've already done. Well, I don't see it. You don't need to. I asked you to do X, Y, and Z. You don't need to go back and verify that A through W have already been done. If they weren't done, I wouldn't have told you all you need to do is X, Y, and Z, right? But to hire somebody with the skill level that the three of us have is not possible at this point in time without getting rid of a couple other people, because we get paid a lot. So yeah, it sucks.
All right. So we're gonna bump off here, guys. I'm probably gonna sleep really good tonight because number one, our Our
What?
AC system works really good in this house. I am quite impressed by it. It looks small, but damn, that thing works really good. What?
I'm trying to figure out where he was. He's sniffing around the couch.
And then tomorrow and Sunday, we're going to try and go and move absolutely everything out of the old house that everything. And then we'll be done, and hopefully we can get the house cleaned and ready to go for whoever else is going to move in there. And then this place will feel like home. I just want to get all of our stuff out of there so that it feels like we're not missing something. You know what I mean? Like we're not, oh, I left such and such there. No, I want everything out, and then we're good.
Yeah.
We're slowly, it's kind of weird because we're doing both at the same time. We're trying to make sure that house is cleared out, but also as we move stuff into this house, buying new stuff to accommodate what we want to have here, like the couch and the recliner.
Yeah.
That was stuff we needed to swap because the old couch and recliner just wasn't cutting it. So we got a new one. I think we'll enjoy that much more. The TV pulls out, swivels, turns, it's got a nice mount on there. I still need to
So
mount
I can watch
the one.
TV while I'm cooking dinner.
Yeah, so she can watch TV while she's cooking, and the only one I still got to mount one in the master bedroom, which I was gonna do today but didn't have time. So I'll get it done probably
Still
this
need to
weekend.
go to Sam's Club and get my island and my kitchen table.
Yep. So you guys have a great weekend. We will catch you same time, same bat channel next week, 8 to 10. Hopefully by then we have a little bit more done and more to tell you guys. But thanks everybody for showing
I'll
up.
actually have a desk in an office.
Yeah, she's gonna get a desk too. Right now she's broadcasting from the living room, so because she has no desk. So we're gonna get her a desk, and we'll catch you guys next week. Peace out, everybody.
Good night.